Hi guys, today I'm going to show you this makeup look. This is just a very simple, natural, something I'd wear all the time, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So if you want to see this look, continue on. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Probably something that, you know, with the bold lips and really simple eyes. It's kind of my go-to thing. Yeah. First thing I always do is use an SPF. This is really good with your makeup, and it's like made almost specifically to be for like makeup to actually cling on to it, because if you put on a normal SPF, you mightn't actually be able to put makeup on and might clump up and stuff like that. So I don't really use a huge amount, but it's really good. And who the hell wants wrinkles when they're like 30? Not me anyway. This foundation, it is a heavy coverage foundation. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour, and yes, this is the foundation that Kim Kardashian has been saying that she uses. I do not believe that, but believe what you want. It's not extremely thick, however you can definitely feel it when you're blending it into your skin. It's not moussey, but it's like the texture is almost like in between a mousse and an oil-based liquid. I'm not going to go over the top with this because it's heavy coverage. I just do not want to clog my pores. Before I go on to anything else, I'm going to use this Carmex. I've been using this in the past few days and it's amazing. My really chapped lips have changed. This is like magic, and you can taste and feel, not taste, but you can feel the tingliness of the actual product, and I think that's really cool because you feel it working. And this has just saved my lips because I haven't really been taking care of them for a while. It's perfect. So I'll leave that on. I'm going to move on to my concealer. It's another Rimmel product. It is supposed to, you know, correct under my eyes. It's like a heavy duty concealer, because what happens with my eyes is like I can still see a lot of blue underneath. It's really, really bad. I need to get more sleep. But there you go. This isn't the best product, but it's the best of the cheap that I've found so far. I mean, it works to a certain degree. It definitely brightens up under your eyes, and you can use this as a eye primer. Almost done with that, but especially like in here, I really suffer from like blueness. It really sucks. That's the way things go. So that is done. I have to be really careful because it can cake up my eyes, which really sucks. But there's not much I can do right now. Then I'm going to move on to the Collection concealer that I think everybody from the UK and Ireland adores. Just going to drag that down. Just going to highlight all the little points that need to be highlighted. And I'm probably just going to do a little bit down here. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to pat that in without trying to like move around the product too much, obviously. My nose ring always comes out. It's really annoying. I need to get a new one. And yes, always pat with your ring finger under your eyes because your under eye area is very delicate. And I'm just bringing this concealer up a little bit to kind of open up the eye and make it look more awake, which I need a lot of. That makes no sense. So I'm going to set my eye with this, which is the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder, which I just dropped, and the Rimmel powder, the translucent powder, I've forgotten what it's called. But yeah, the matte one. So I'll do my eyes first. And I love how like glittery this powder is. It's so pretty. My face does look a little bit of, you know, high coveraged, if that is a word. I might make that into a word, high coveraged. But I can still see a lot of the imperfections in my face, especially under my eyes. This powder is great, however, I always have to order e.l.f. on websites that are like really expensive, so it's never good. I'm just using one of the Bare Minerals brushes that you get when you have those starter kits. However, never. It's kind of scratchy, but this is just the clean one that I got. So I'm going to move on to bronzing up my face a little bit. What I think I will do is, because all these products are kind of drugstore-y, I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm going to continue on with Drugstore. I hate that we call it Drugstore in America. Well, they call it Drugstore in America. And then over in our side of the pond, we never call it that, but only thanks to YouTube, we started to. We just call it like, because, I don't know, we just have like shops that are, like booths that are just dedicated mostly to, well, I don't know, that is a drugstore. What do they call it? What do they call booths? What kind of shop do they call it? Like what they call them themselves, like. Huh. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just bronzing up a little bit of my cheek and my forehead. And I think that'll do because I'll probably put a little bit of contour just to make my face a little more 3D. I think I'm going to use this brush, the fan brush. I know that sounds maybe a little strange, but I've never used a fan brush to contour, so why not give it a go. I'm using this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. This blush, that was supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Orgasm. I've never actually tried any NARS products, but I'd love to at some point, but it's just so expensive. But yeah, so that's the reason why I got this. The contouring powder, I haven't used in a while, so. Ooh, I like it. Oh, yes. Oh, I like this so much. I think a fan brush is best for me to contour with, or at least my cheekbone. I really want to get that Film Star Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. It's my birthday coming up soon, so I'll probably get it then because it's €65. I think my face up here needs a lot of contouring because I think I just have a big face. And because I have a terrible double chin, I'm going to just contour underneath here. I'm going to move on to the eyebrows, and I always use this Archery pencil. Only the pencil part though, because there is this felt tip. I used to use this, but I think it makes my eyebrows look a bit too dark. But this is just a saint. I'm going to try out another pencil by Soap and Glory soon enough, I hope. Just gotta get 2 boots. I'm not bothered recently because the weather has been so poor in Ireland, and I also want to save my money, of course. The great thing about boots is that you have loyalty points and whatnot. I have €9 to spend. Why do I always raise my eyebrow when I like do my eyebrows? It's very strange. I need to get a spoolie actually, never mind. God, I hate doing my eyebrows. I absolutely hate it. I think it's the most boring part because I love doing my makeup, but ugh, and I need to do my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrows are pretty sparse, so I need, you know, that to frame my face. However, I just hate the actual process. I'd love to get my eyebrows tattooed. When Shan XO did it recently, I think that's something for the future to consider doing. Save up for it because I think it's like about €500. But it lasts up to 2 years, which is really, really cool. Ooh, I did these too dark. God, I'm really bad at these talking tutorials, haven't I? I'll get better. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Ugh. Might fix these off camera later on when I'm done. Can't be bothered actually finishing off my eyebrows right now. Yeah, so ignore the state of my eyebrows for the moment. I will fix them closer to the end. It's just, this is what I do. This is what the real me does. I take a break from makeup sometimes and I do something else, do my hair, then go back to the makeup. It's just how I do. So what next? I think I'll go for the eyes again. This is the Makeup Revolution, the first Iconic Pro. Now this I think is duped for, what is it duped for? With the Lorac Pro palettes, that's it. First of all, I'm going to put Ghost all over my eye. And it's just a really white colour. This white colour here at the very end. Oh gosh, it's extremely white. I don't use this palette very much because it's only a recent thing that I've gotten. But bloody hell, it's really pigmented anyways. Because you know, sometimes you get really bad white colours. I'll just use that light brown. I don't know what colour that is. That is Must. That just into the outer V. And as I explained in my last tutorial, I do not like to blend my outer V's until I've got both of them done. I know, call me crazy, I don't know. Blend it all out. What is it? Is it blend until your arms bleed or blend until your hand falls off? I like both. Got that blended out. So I'm going to go for this darker colour. If you can see that, that would be awesome. This dark colour is called Afflicted. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, just layer that on top. I'm just making sure to blend it out just on the outer third. Just light movements, like kind of going in, just so that it all like blends in well. I'm quite happy with this actually. It's just really simple. I might add a little pop of color, like shimmer just into the inner corner. Then I'll just go in with the lighter color and go underneath my eye a little bit, just a little bit. Next I'm going to line my eyes. I think this is a great liner. This is the L'Oreal Super Liner Perfect Slim. I think people should also say sisters not twins when it comes to eyeliner though. I'm just going to use Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline. Jesus Christ, it looks like I got, I don't know, punched in the face. No. So now I am going to use this matte Color Sensational lipstick by Maybelline. I absolutely adore this. I'm going to add this Grace highlighter by Gerard Cosmetics just to highlight my face. This is beautiful. So there you have it. This is my look. I think this is subtle and pretty and I like it loads. This is definitely something I'd wear quite often. So yeah, see you guys some other time I guess. Bye.